What's going on, guys, and welcome back to News to Astonish, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more, bringing you some more news about Spider-Man No Way Home and its performance at the box office. Now, it looks like Spider-Man No Way Home may be cracking the all-time box office top 10, meaning that a lot of movies that we've known from the past have remained in the top 10 as far as the world-breaking records, the domestic breaking records. It's crazy how No Way Home has already made its way there at already 6th place, and I think it just topped Titanic, which is an old classic movie from like 97. And I can't believe I'm saying the 90s are already classic by now. I mean, I feel already old just talking about that. But it's just crazy because we're living in an era where there's an ongoing pandemic, and Spider-Man No Way Home is just one of those movies that proves the pandemic wrong, that hey, movies can still be successful and they can still make a lot of money at the box office. So people will go out of their ways despite the pandemic that's going on. Nothing's going to stop them from seeing Spider-Man No Way Home because it is an amazing movie. Anyways, before I get into the rest of the details, I want you guys to go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notification so y'all don't miss anything. Post videos about every day, and I live stream at least twice a week, Tuesdays and Sundays. I know, I'm sorry I didn't live stream tonight like I said I was earlier, but something came up and I'm going to go ahead and stream on Tuesday, so stay tuned for that as well. Hopefully nothing comes up where I have to cancel. Let's talk about this movie because it is breaking box office records. So even a pandemic can't defeat Marvel movie fandom's desire to avoid spoilers, it seems, despite or maybe because of its big surprises being among the worst kept secrets in the MCU history. Spider-Man No Way Home continues to draw record-breaking crowds to theaters even as they avoid everything else. By the end of today, the movie is estimated to overtake Titanic to become number 6 domestic grosser ever with $668.7 million. And if it continues at this rate, it stands a chance of even passing Avengers Infinity War and Black Panther. That would make it second to only Avengers Endgame in MCU totals. Globally, the web slinger's biggest adventure cracks the number 8 all-time slot with $1.53 billion. That makes it the 3rd highest international MCU grosser behind only Infinity War and Endgame. And that's without any assist from China, where the film has yet to be approved for release. I don't know why China didn't get the film yet. It's ridiculous, but had it been approved to be played in China, this movie would have beat the all-time record. It would have probably taken the number 1 spot by now. So moreover, adjusted for inflation, No Way Home will shortly become Sony Columbia Pictures' biggest hit ever, surpassing Sam Raimi's original Spider-Man in tickets sold, $661 million in 2021 dollars. So results like this may most immediately affect other studios' release plans for the epic tentpole movies. Don't expect date releases for the likes of Batman or Jurassic World Dominion now that Warner's and Universal see that the pandemic does not necessarily hurt attendance for the biggest features. Jurassic World in particular has a similar hook that marketing should lean on more, with beloved veteran cast members returning from the older films. Longer term, expect other properties to try to use the multiverse hook that Spider-Man has now successfully exploited in both animation and live action. And Sony and Marvel Studios would be crazy not to continue their lucrative partnership on this series. DC WB already has Linda Carter lined up for Wonder Woman 3 and at least 2 Batman in the Flash. Transformers and Ghostbusters already use multiverse storylines in other media and could easily do so on screen. Then again, Space Jam: A New Legacy serves as a counterexample, warning of how not to pull it off. And it's an open question if Spidey villain standalone Morbius will benefit from any of this. So sites like Vudu have already pre-sold home versions of No Way Home. However, no official streaming or disc date has been announced yet so far, and for now, expected to continue in theaters with little competition in sight. How high can it get? You let me know in the comment section below. And that's just about it. This movie is doing really well in the box office. I'm glad to see that the pandemic is not affecting it whatsoever. It goes to show that people are willing to go see the movie despite the pandemic happening right now. People are just going to go ahead and see it, whether they go protected or not protected. The studios who claim or fault the pandemic, the movies are not successful and they're not bringing in the box office records like they want it to bring. You got to make a good movie. Like, that's it. That's all there is to it. Make a good movie. Don't make crappy movies or else you're not going to bring in all that money in for your studios. Spider-Man No Way Home is still proof that movies can still bring in a lot of money no matter what, even if there's a worldwide pandemic going on. That's pretty much all I got for you tonight. Sorry, it's a small one, but I thought you should know that Spider-Man No Way Home is doing just fine and it's going to continue to play in theaters for quite some time. We're probably not going to be expecting a home release to probably sometime in February or even March, But whenever it comes out, I'm definitely going to be the first in line to buy it on Blu-ray and 3D or whatever it comes in. And I'm going to add it to my current collection of the MCU films. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notification so y'all don't miss anything. As always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.